Now that our category endpoints can read data, let's add the ability to create new categories. Inside our iCategory repository interface, we'll add a new method called createCategory, which will take a category object as a parameter and return a Boolean value indicating whether the operation was successful. We'll also add a save method that we can reuse later for other operations like updating or deleting categories. These methods will let us handle the post requests in our API and add new categories directly to the database. Now let's implement the methods we just added to our category repository. Inside the repository, we create a new method called createCategory, which takes a category object as input, adds it to our entity framework core context, and then calls the save method. The save method simply commits all pending changes to the database and returns true if at least one record was affected. This structure gives us a clean, reusable way to handle database operations across all our repositories. And now our API is ready to accept new categories through a POST request. Now let's add our POST endpoint inside the category controller. This endpoint will allow us to create new categories by sending a JSON object in the body of the request. We'll first check if the incoming data is valid, and then verify that a category with the same name doesn't already exist in the database. If everything looks good, we map the DTO to our category model and call createCategory from our repository to save it to the database. Once it's created, we return a success message. In Postman, we'll be able to test this endpoint by sending a POST request to API categories with the category name in JSON format. Alright, now it's time to test our new POST endpoint inside Postman. I'll open Postman and create a new request. Set the method to post, and in the URL, I'll type our endpoint. Next, I'll go to the Body tab, select Raw, and choose JSON as the format. Inside the text box, I'll write a simple JSON object like this. Then I'll click Send. If everything works correctly, we should get a 200 OK response and a message saying, "Category successfully created." And just like that, we've added a new category to our database. Our POST endpoint is working perfectly. Now that we've added our new category, let's test it by displaying all categories using our getEndpoint. Select the get method and call the category's endpoint. Once I hit send, we can see the full list of categories, and there it is, the new category we just created. Everything is working perfectly. Our POST method successfully adds data, and our GET request confirms it in the database. That's all for this video. In the next one, we'll work on the HTTP delete method, so we can remove categories directly from our API. If you're enjoying this series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.